Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Where, let's see, today probably is not going to be as long a stream because I have a time limit I have to hit, and unfortunately, XSplit dying before the stream stopped me for a good 30 minutes, so it's going to be a shorter stream today. That said, this is Tuesday, so this would normally be a short stream anyway. So there you go. Christ, that fan is loud. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's also a bunch of technical stuff I was doing, which I probably didn't have the time to do, which delayed me checking XSplit a little bit, which kind of made everything, trickle down. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, first I'm going to give a brief shout out and thanks to
a new follower.
KD is a weird introvert who followed about 2 hours ago, so thank you for that. Let's get back to the game, though, shall we? So, today is going to be me doing a lot of prep sort of stuff, and setup is my main goal here. I am going to try and clear out the world wound army-wise, so it's going to be a bunch of army stuff. Gonna see if I can get some events to trigger, because I want to see how that's going to go. I probably will kill Galfrey. I'm thinking I'm going to kill Galfrey in Is, but I don't know for sure. Oh, they've got to do a thing from Moobot. I didn't think I was doing Moobot. Alright, hold on. Let's do that real quick. Shouldn't take more than a second. Moobot. I'm already logged in on Twitch. Why do I need to log... I'm already logged in. Why the... I'm literally logged in right now. I'm not. What the fuck? I logged out? The token must have...
16,000 feet. We're about 18,000 feet.
Is somebody streaming themselves in an airplane?
Right. Now let us speed up to Mach points.
Hold on a second. Sorry, I just gotta...
Do you have a timer?
Yep.
60 seconds. When I say go, because we got to speed up here.
I'm just gonna mute the sound real quick. God, that was weird timing. Oh, they're in a flight simulator. What the fuck is it? Anyway, let's go back to what I was doing here with the Moobot. I don't know what that was. Just top of Twitch is just some guys in a flight simulator, I guess. Weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I think it's set. I think it's set. I think we're good. So, cool. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was doing, which is this. Oh, I even have a level up. Yeah. Elemental Engine, level 17. Oh, God, what do I even get at this level? This game seriously needs mods, like, for content. Not... I should clarify. It doesn't need mods. The game runs fine by itself. But, there is a lot of stuff. There are a lot of classes. There's a lot of options that are suboptimal because after a certain point, you just run out of options to take. Yeah, it has mods for shit. It's just like, some of the classes do need mods because, like, Kineticist, I am basically out of anything I would bother taking for Kineticist. Also, hi, Apollyon, how you doing? But, like, what am I going to take for a Kineticist at this point? I've got improved crit, I've got weapon focus, I can get snapshot, I guess? But I use a kinetic blast, which doesn't even count as a ranged weapon for this. It's useless for me. I can get, like, combat expertise, I guess? Like, there's just nothing to go with here. Yeah, like, there's mods for it. There's, what was it? It was the Dark Tome mod or something? I tried that out. It adds a bunch of Kineticist stuff, but, like, one thing I will say on a mechanical level that Pathfinder has an issue with, it's that there are too many options, but not enough support for all those options. There are, what, 5 archetypes per class? That's a lot of classes and archetypes. That's a lot of player choice, but some of them just don't have as much support as they might want. I remember seeing one complaint for for Alchemist, because Metamorph is an option, right? Metamorph is an archetype that trades out mutagen and bombs for Alter Self, and you get to transform into stuff. But there are so few discoveries that are viable for a Metamorph to take that by the end of the game, you have to start taking, like, the bomb discoveries because you just have nothing else you can take, so you have to take those to level up. Like, it's just, it's weird. I feel like this is the part they should have focused on more. Give more feats and stuff as opposed to more archetypes. Cut out, like, 1 archetype per class. Some of the weirder ones, maybe. I don't know. It's just, like, I'm trying to figure out what you can buy. Same thing kind of goes for the mythic abilities. Like, after a certain point, like, I don't need any of the mythic abilities I have anymore. Like, there's nothing for me in that list, really. Anything that's left is basically, you know, fancy pants extra bonuses if I just want to get more hit points. Or actually, you know, this might actually not be a bad idea. I'll get toughness. Who gets toughness? Toughness is a prereq for, like, some random feats, but I've never taken toughness in a game for real. Oh, I get the good infusions at this level, though. I'm pretty sure there's a feat for extra infusions. Like, there is a normal feat you can take in regular Pathfinder that just gives you extra infusions. Like, give me that. Let's see here. We got Torrent. I don't have the flame stuff, so I can't get any of those. Blue Flame Blast is a good one always. Let's see here. We got Torrent, Associated Blast, Air, Blizzard, Blue Flame, Charged, Water, Fire, Lightning, Magma, Mud, Plasma, Sandstorm, Steam, Thunderstorm, and Water. Torrent of Energy buffets or burns all foes in a 30-foot line, dealing half your normal amount of blast damage. Saving throw is dexterity based, or full damage if it's an energy blast. Which really only counts for, like, half of the ones in that list, actually. Let's see. Shapeshifter, Arcane, Duelist, Bard, Trickster. Seems like it'd be cool. So Shapeshifter as in like a lot of polymorph spells. Arcane Duelist Bard, of course, is like that's I wouldn't say optimal, that's like the intended way, I feel like. That's the way you're supposed to go. That or Rogue. Spray. All creatures 3rd foot take half normal blast damage. Only useful for water and charged water, though. Pushing. That's just... Basically, it's just a bull rush. Oh, interesting. Momentum of your Kinetic Blast knocks foes back. Attempt a bull rush combat maneuver against each target damaged by infused blast using your Constitution modifier. So, pushing infusion, I don't know if I talked about this before. Pushing infusion is a very powerful, but also very weak infusion in normal Pathfinder. Because here's the main thing it does, right? You hit somebody with your blast, and then you do a bull rush to them, but normally it only pushes them back 5 feet. Like, that's just the limit. Pushing infusion just will not move them past 5 feet. If you accept one burn, just for free, just take an extra burn on top of it all, then that limit gets removed. But normally it's only 5 feet. Which sounds pretty awful, right? Like, oh boy, I can push a dude 5 feet away from a distance. That's not really that impressive. Well, let me tell you about the Kinetic Fist and Overrun mechanic. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So that's probably modded in, I imagine. Because yeah, Skinwalker definitely wasn't in here. But, so, here's a build that I made a while back, which was a mishmash of a bunch of different things. It's basically a, the core of it is the Wheel Skeleton build, sort of advanced to the nth degree. The basic concept is, like Wheel Skeleton, it uses the Siegebreaker Fighter as a base. Siegebreaker Fighter lets you, on a successful bull rush, you get to do a free action overrun. In addition, whenever you succeed at a overrun combat maneuver, you get to deal your strength damage to the target. And then also on top of that, you have charging bullet style, which lets you add damage to your bull rushes and overruns that you do. It's a whole thing. Anyway, the basic idea is that your combat maneuvers actually deal damage. And the nice thing about the combat maneuvers is that they can chain off of each other. And there's no limitations like there are when doing multiple attacks, and they go against CMD, which, depending on the target, is easier to hit than your AC. Depending on your target. Like, it's not going to work as well against big monsters. But it can. But it won't always. Anyway, so you do that, and you do this whole thing, and basically the basic idea is, in the basic form, you can charge a dude, smack him, knock him over, and just keep, like, basically wombo comboing him into a circle, and that'll deal, like, 5 times your strength damage or something. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because pushing infusion, the main limitation to that is you can only do one bull rush per turn, generally speaking, unless you use, like, advanced feats like Quicken Bull Rush or Swift Action Bull Rush or, like, Shield Bash in order to bull rush with your shields. Pushing infusion just gives you a bull rush on your punches if you use Kinetic Fist. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Not dumbest thing, that'd be fuck. Let's see. Multiclass was running into melee and leaving to opt in AOO, which would immediately latch onto the enemy, so he'd flank with everybody. Okay, so that is probably a... I would guess that was a monk. Almost certainly a monk. Master Many Styles monk, probably using Panther Style and Snapping Turtle. Oh, Vexing Dodger Rogue on top of it? Oh, yes, that would explain it. So, Vexing Dodger. Right, so Vexing Dodger Rogue is a really funny archetype for Rogue, which lets you basically get on top of enemies and, like, I can't remember what the exact mechanics are off the top of my head, but basically when you grapple an enemy, you, like, climb on top of them and start, like, messing them up that way. It's really goofy. It doesn't give the same benefits as a normal grapple, but you get a different set of benefits, including flanking. And the leaving to provoke AOOs, then grappling is Snapping Turtle and Panther Style. Because Panther Style lets you attack enemies if they would attack you as an AOO. Like, explicitly in reaction to and before their attack comes out. So if you leave somebody's area of threatened area, right? They get to do an AOO against you, like an attack of opportunity to try and smack you as you're leaving. Panther Style lets you preemptively attack them as they're doing that. Then, Snapping Turtle lets you, on that attack, if you hit, do a grapple, which would then trigger into the Vexing Dodger thing. Which I used part of that when I was building one of my Solid Snake variants. I didn't wind up using that for the major Solid Snake, but the main Solid Snake was a whole thing with pinning knockout, ambuscading sneak attack, bushwhack, pinning grapple. Oh yeah, oh, don't worry about it. They're solid enough to smack you. They're solid enough to climb. They're not an ooze where being in contact with them is bad. Anyway, right, I was going back to my pushing infusion thing. So I was talking about kinetic fist and pushing infusion. The basic gist is that where the normal bull rush wombo combo lets you trigger, let's say, a couple times your strength modifier, like 5 times your strength modifier, by doing a single bull rush, pushing infusion lets you do that for every attack you make, because every attack triggers a bull rush. So if you get 5 attacks, that's like 25 times your strength modifier done to the target, roughly. And then, if you want to get really stupid, you include a feat called Circling Mongoose, which lets you take a 5-foot step after every attack, as long as you remain adjacent to the target you are hitting. So, and the benefit for that is you get to flank the target that you're hitting. Like, basically, it's basically a way for, like, a rogue to flank with themselves, where, like, you hit a target once, you don't get the sneak attack, but then you Circling Mongoose to take another step, and then you hit him again, and now you have sneak attack because you're flanking. You sort of circle around them in order to keep striking at him with sneak attacks. But you do that with this build, and you proceed to smack a dude 25 times while bull rushing him every single time, and just keep going. You just keep going. It's almost as stupid as the Crashing Wave style infinite damage loop that I found. It's almost as stupid, but this one's more viable because it's not going to get immediately banned at the table. It just takes a while to get started is all, which is the only downside. Crashing Wave style, though, that's a bullshit feat. Let me tell you about Crashing Wave style, okay? I had things I was going to do, but we're on Crashing Wave style now. Okay, Crashing Wave style from Ultimate Wilderness. Terrible book, by the way. Hate that book. Let's see, what's the third feat again? It was Crashing Wave Fist? Yes. Crashing Wave Fist, Crashing Wave Style, and Crashing Wave Buffet. So the feat chain order is Crashing Wave Style, base style, Crashing Wave Buffet, and then Crashing Wave Fist. Crashing Wave Style is when you successfully drag or reposition an opponent while using the style. At any point during the dragging or repositioning of the opponent, you can move 5 feet as an immediate action, including moving into a square previously occupied by the opponent, even if already taken a move action this round. The movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Basically, what that lets you do is It basically just lets you move slightly better when doing a drag or reposition, which is kind of it's a weak combat maneuver. It basically never gets used. Drag is used incredibly occasionally, and reposition is used even less frequently because it's just, they don't do anything, it feels like. 90% of the time, they just don't do anything. So that's Crashing Wave style. Crashing Wave Buffet is when dragging or repositioning an opponent, you use your full body to knock your opponent around like a constant wave. At the end of your drag or reposition mover, end of it, note, your opponent must succeed at a fort save with DC for every 5 feet you drag your opponent, and blah, blah, blah. On a failed save, your opponent becomes disoriented from the movement and takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, combat maneuver checks, and dexterity-based skill checks until the end of its next turn. Okay, it's pretty okay. Just, nice way to sort of make it a little bit of a debuff on top of that. Crashing Wave Fist, though. When dragging or repositioning an opponent at any point during the movement, you can make one unarmed attack against the opponent using your highest attack bonus. You can make one additional attack for every 5 feet you drag or reposition the opponent beyond the first 5 feet. You take a cumulative -5 penalty on each additional attack made this way. Basically, this gives you a full attack just by using your drag or reposition. So if you are dragging a dude 20 feet, you get 4 hits on the target, each one at -5. If you drag a dude 50 feet, you get 10 hits on the target, each one at -5, so on and so forth. Now, let's see if I can find where that is. It was... Right. So here's the important thing. Combat stamina is fucking stupid and good. Riptide attack. When you succeed at a trip combat maneuver, you may automatically make a drag combat maneuver against your trip target as a swift action. Your base attack bonus for the drag check is the same as the base attack bonus used for the trip check. The drag attempt provokes attack of opportunity as normal. Combat trick. By spending 4 stamina points, you can attempt a drag combat maneuver check against any opponent that you successfully trip using Riptide attack as a free action instead of a swift action. There's also another part to this, which I think it was Undertow. It was a feat. I'm trying to remember the exact thing it was because I didn't write it down. Unfortunately. But the basic idea is by performing Crashing Wave Fist on a target, which is only needs level 9 for a full BAB character, I might point out. If you use Crashing Wave Fist on a target, that target becomes, you start dragging it and you get to punch it. I don't remember the exact method I used, but by using that, whatever trick it was, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it lets you do a drag on top of, either let you do a drag or a trip for every single attack you were doing, which then triggered off of Undertow and let you just chain off of it infinitely. A Riptide attack. Actually, it wasn't Undertow, it was something else. I know there was a drag. There was a feat that let me do this, and I don't remember what it was. Select feats. Search. Quick drag, improved drag, bristling drag, drag down? Was it drag down? No, it wasn't dragged down. Grabbing master. No, that's grabbing style. God, I can't remember anymore. I can't remember anymore. I'll have to look it up because I don't remember exactly what it was. It's going to bother me now because I had this whole thing worked out and I actually was going to use it at some point against players. I don't remember what it was anymore. All right, well. Back to the game. I'm not going to take pushing infusion is what I'm going to do. You hit the target's grenade blast and saving throw. All the creatures within a 20-foot burst take half amount of damage and could reset. Ah, that's a good one. Deadly Earth is also fun. That one lets you just do an AoE on the ground. Let's do fragmentation. Okay, so I want to go with Mud Blast. How do I do fragmentation? Oh, wait. It was only viable for that one? It's only viable for Cold Blasts? And Earth. Curious. Alright, well, it's got fragmentation on now. It's free! Currently, I am a demon. So, I'm gonna have a bad time in a minute with all my characters turning against me, which is mostly just Rydell. It's also why I have all these aspects. And wings. Let's see, Metakinesis empowered. Cost 2. Actually, if I can't even... Okay, if I do this... No, it still costs 1. But entangling is free.
Spell's not working like that.
Alright, I guess it's gonna also entangle, because why not? Right. Oh, hello. Oh, God, Lady Konami. That's right, I was doing this. Neroshan Devane is now asking. Hey, dear. Hey, Wolf, what do you think? Oh, that's right, it's this one. Dorlinda. Corruption. Hello there, Captain Odin. How are you doing? Let's do witches. Why not? Why am I getting all these pings? Jeez. Oh God, I'm gonna have to pick someone up at 11 again. Alright, strength of mind, why not? Economy, corruption, baby! Gotta love it. Okay, campaign. Move you there. Okay, we're going to split you off into 3 armies here. This one is going to go over this way. This is going to go to Yacht's Watch. Got all these Minotaurs. He's going to go over to here. I really wish I could get rid of my units. I've got too many armies I'm going to use. Put that one down there. Currently, I am going to be clearing out world wound locations. So I've got to get, like, armies set up for these various spots, sort of in preparation for me to move through the map as fast as possible. Okay, let's get you over to here. Ran out of moves. I'll move you here. So you can just hang out in this location. What was this place called again? Is this Camp of the Mammoth Lords? Or Mammoth Lord Camp or whatever it was? Camp of the Mammoth Lords, it was. Alright, time to just really quickly build a inn. Supply center and hospital. Okay, this one is going to run around to this area. So I'm going to have this one head over to here. That one's going to go towards the Sinister Mansion. That's dealt with. There's good old Is. Here, if you would. Just get over there, complete the map for me. You don't have to move anymore. You go that way. Okay, get over here. Nothing. Shit. Was that Is? That's Is. Alright, I'm gonna have these guys just sit here, because this one is a hotly contested zone. Very hotly contested. Monsters just love showing up out of Is. God, was there something else I had to do? Yes. Yes, there was. I've got to manage castles and stuff. And more accurately, I need to build inns and supply center in all of these. So that way I get my economy. I feel like there was a way to get through my locations easier than this. I don't know why it's not really letting me do that. Whatever you do, though, you should always build a supply center in every single one of your forts, even if you don't build an inn, because you might want to build more recruitment locations. Just always be supplying. ABS. You can also build a citadel or a watchtower. Those are also viable options as a third pick. Replacement parts. And elderly craftsmen. Oblige the troops to enhance themselves with the mechanisms. On the commander's orders, the officers will force weaker soldiers to enhance their bodies with mechanical parts, even if their healthy arms and legs are amputated in the process. A ruthless measure, but enhanced troops will be much stronger. What did that do? Reinforced bodies. Oh, that's just straight upgrade. Cool. Going. Do this. I still have a while before corruption is done. Alright, I'm just gonna... Actually, no, I'm not gonna put you here, because demons love coming out of Threshold. You're gonna hang out in Castle of Desires instead. But I am gonna upgrade Threshold so I can just teleport to it. Or Last Barrier, I should say. The nice thing about disappearing for 6 months is that you have 6 months worth of loot to hang on to. Which is great for building up your buildings. And army, if I wasn't using this glitch that just happens to be making all these enemies just die instantly. I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. Weird glitch. Real bizarre. I don't know what's up with that. There's the trap for the other. Got a bunch of undead here. I guess that's it for there. Anyone else? No. Oh, right. The guys over here need to be rescued or something. Where are they? There they are. Oh my god, it was a trap. I guess I'll just have these guys sit over here in Cave Citadel? Just for safety? And just in case? Okay, that's all of those dead. I'm pretty sure nothing ever attacks that location. It's always either Tyrant's Keep or this other spot. Yep. Got that. This is the thing. Our monster is dealt with. Relics. Baphomet's Fire. Start working on that. Goes to Bastion Expansion. Mammoth Lords is hanging out there. Camp on the ferries, hanging out ferry. Cave Citadel's hanging out Cave Citadel. Is that Nemerius' burning brand? I think it is. I don't know what attacked me just there, but sure, whatever. I actually don't know what just attacked me. Okay, let's just call that, oops. Tyrants. Keep adjacent. because that's where they're going to be hanging out. That's where that group of demons hangs out later on. Okay, let's keep you guys in Castle Desires, since... that is a very heavily contested area, for some reason. Okay, you guys are going to split off. Gloomy Gorge. Have you sit in that one. You're going to just sit right here. Gorge. And the last one is going to go... I don't know where to put you. Lanziath Watch, maybe? Mountain Warden? Both of those are a viable location. No, this one's going to be sitting in Mountain Warden, so I'll put you in Lanziath Watch. Oh, right, Zaurus' pin. Okay, you're set, you're set, you're set, you're set. You are going back to Mountain Warden. You are going to hang out in Gloomy Gorge. Perfect. There we go. All areas of the world rune have been captured. I don't need to worry about this anymore. Okay, one more until... No, got another week until corruption is dealt with. Yeesh. Okay, and with that, I believe I'm done with the map. Everything is captured. All the forward bases are manned up, so I don't need to worry about things being taken over. There's a single demon army left. I need one army to go into Tyrant's Keep just to hold that one off. But you know what? I can just do this one just like this. Home salt. Get back to your post tomorrow. There, problem solved. Ta-da! Let's make some gloves. Someone wants to talk. Socio wants to talk. Okay. Well, now that I basically dealt with all that nonsense, let's see what Socio has to say for himself. Is he evil yet? There you are, my treasure. Out of the blue, a ghostly image of the helmsman materializes before you. Are you? I've been looking all over for you. Well, are you ready to go on a new voyage? I'm ready. Marvelous. I'll be waiting for you at the murky grotto. Alright, gotta deal with that. You've never seen Social so inspired. He seems to soar on invisible wings, his face beaming with ethereal delight. Come with me. Come on, let's go. What's happening? No, I'll say no more. You must see it with your own eyes. Words will only ruin it. Let's go. All right. Grabbing your hand, Social pulls you along almost at a run. It's probably the painting, right? Probably the painting.
This is where I live. You've never been here before, have you?
Actually, I have when I was tearing through the place trying to kill demons. Did you pick up the Stegosaurus that I had in here, by the way? Or the Triceratops? Because I don't remember if I got that Triceratops. Anyway, this is basically the same thing I had before with Socio's
I brought
Romance.
you here to show you my masterpiece.
So I'm just going to...
Painting into it.
Yeah, I think this is all the same. It's the first time you see a self-portrait. Oh, this is slightly different. Let's see. Someone leads you the triptych. On the central panel, you see yourself. On the flanking panel, Socio has depicted an army ready for battle, and he has done it in such a way that you can't tell whether you're going to lead this army or fight against it single-handedly. Looking at the entire triptych is like looking in a mirror. You see yourself in every brushstroke, in every gleam of crimson light, reflected on the swords and the eyes of every fighter. The artist has made you more than a military commander, more than a hero or a villain. You are a domineering, terrifying, invincible force, a living embodiment of this strange war. On the last panel of the triptych, Socio has painted himself. It is the first time you've seen a self-portrait of his. He has depicted himself on his knees, and it's hard to discern the dominant emotion in his face and posture. Awe, admiration, fear, or pain. One thing is certain, even though the cleric still worships his goddess, his body, mind, and soul belong to you and no one else.
For a long time, I couldn't decide on the composition. But the most difficult part by far was painting you.
I think these are all the same of them.
Not...
The voice parts are probably going to be identical.
Do you remember that day? I told you I loved you. I showered... The realm of evil, violence, ugliness, and lies. I felt like I was losing my mind. Who else could have saved me from it but you and your passion? If I hadn't belonged to you, the abyss would have taken me. But you, my beloved monster, won't let anyone or anything else own me. You'll ruin me, but you are my only salvation.
Socio looks at you in awe. He seems to be overwhelmed by the conflicting emotions of affection and fear. It's clearly difficult for him to put his feelings into words. Greetings, my love. Sorry for your loss. Alright. To whom does your heart belong? I'm yours. Yours only and truly. I will follow you wherever your path takes you, even to eternal damnation. Well, don't worry about that. By the way, you're going to have to be open to Naticula being around. There's only room in my heart for one person, and it's a lovely lady who's got it in a literal death vice grip of black magic. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will come of it. Hey, Konomi. Let's see, the wary. Relic Keeper, Brilliant Strategist, no Fruits. I don't even have generals. I just literally don't even have generals. Let's do... Yeah, do that. Oh, hello, Camellia. How are you doing? Camellia holds a bottle of wine and 2 glasses, a slight half-smile on her lips. She holds you in her gaze like a predator hypnotizing its prey. You can smell the spicy floral scent of her perfume. Did you miss me? Like you wouldn't believe. Camellia encourages you with a slight nod. Your enthusiasm never ceases to delight me, my friend. Today I want a special kind of date, but I suspect it will be special for me only. You may find it surprisingly normal. I've never had a traditional normal boring date. The kind of dates described in romantic novels, with heart-to-heart conversations, longing gazes, gentle touches, charged with so much more. I cannot say that I want anything like that in my life, but I've been thinking recently. Why not give it a try? So, what do you think? Will you be my guide to the wonderful world of romance, my friend? Let's try. Excellent. I suppose I should sit here. I like your perfume. During our last date, you were wearing the same scent. Yes, it's the same one I wore last time. With all our endless adventures, I forgot to buy a new scent. Camellia sighs. I hoped you would have tact to not bring it up. Alas. You look gorgeous today. You think so? Thank you, I'm flattered. Camellia smiles warmly, but her smile vanishes in a moment. What a stupid, tedious compliment. Besides, if you think about it, it's insulting too. You said that I look gorgeous today, but that must mean that as a rule I look ugly, does it not? She shakes her head. I beg your pardon. That was a momentary lapse on my part. Please, let us continue with our normal date. Trying to think here for a second. Camellia's got this date where she's like, I don't get dates. What's the deal? I don't get it. You got Darren, who's not a date, ends with banging, and then voyeurism by the invisible ghost that lives in his head. Social's dates are all painting. I don't even remember if Galfrey has a date. Arushale's dates are basically just delving into her mind. That reminds me, I've got to go get Arushale back. Is there anyone else I'm missing? I've never actually... Oh, Wendwog's dates. Wendwog's dates are basically just violence and fucking. I've never seen Lan's dates, because I've never had Lan on the party. When I was doing this and playing in a romance with... Oh, that's awkward. I've never seen any of the Lan stuff, have I? I literally have never seen any Lan stuff. Awkward. Anyway, let's drink. Camellia raises her glass and looks at you questioningly. to pleasure. It's the only thing worth drinking to, isn't it? She sighs and drains her glass. Is spending time with me boring for you? No, how could you say such a thing? I'm having a frightfully, terribly good time. I mean it. I know you like reading. What kind of books do you read? Camellia raises an eyebrow. Is this your way of reproaching me for reading too many romance novels? Camellia, you have stuffed your head full of romantic nonsense from stupid books, and now you expect me to live up to it. Is that what you're trying to say? Forgive my outburst. Another drink? Camellia nods and drains her glass. How about we go somewhere more calm? I suppose. Camellia stands and begins briskly unbuttoning her shirt. I hope you can impress me with this at least. Wow, okay. Camellia stretches. That was awful. Pathetic, passionless, and dull. I hope at least one of us enjoyed it, because I felt absolutely nothing. Camellia brushes away a strand of hair. You're a weak man who can neither hold a conversation nor satisfy a woman. Although I don't know why that fact should bother me. You're the one who has to live with it, not me. Camellia looks you up and down with ice-cold eyes. I suppose I shouldn't hope that you can read between the lines, so I shall be blunt. This date was our last. You know, I've listened to you long enough. Now it's your turn to listen. Oh, this is something new. Camellia folds her arms. Well, go ahead. Try to amuse me one last time. You don't like the date? Poor Camellia. That doesn't give you no right to call me every name in the book. Camellia narrows her eyes. If you want to stop our dates because of that, feel free. I'm not going to make you do anything. She scoffs with contempt. But you should remember, one thing. I owe you nothing. And if you ever think of speaking to me like that again, take my advice. Don't. Camellia parts her lips to answer, but only stands there with her mouth agape. Did you understand everything I said? Good. Now get lost. Camellia stands still for a while, then turns abruptly and rushes out of the room. Did I fuck up the romance? I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Did I do good? I don't think I did good. I mean, it's a toxic relationship, so that's probably, like, normal, but also, like... It's really annoying that, that happened to go while I was in the middle of doing all this army stuff, so I couldn't have saved beforehand or anything. Oh, well. Not like it would have changed much. I didn't seem to have many, options there. Wow. Alright, let's just keep that stuff on me. I guess we'll just leave it there. Oh, wait, do I still have this? Nope. Alright, so that takes care of all the conversation bits that I had, stocked up. Let's go to the streets. I need to talk to the storyteller. Give him my pages. I need to talk to... Do I want to deal with the Enigma? I can't do that anyway until I get the masks. Hey, man. Give me 2 gauntlets. Okay, now I need to turn things into Wilser, and by turn things in, I mean just sell garbage to him. Sell a lot of garbage. And, God, how do I get to the place of execution again? Place of execution is off in
I
the
lead, you
side
follow.
area. Right. Where's Camellia at? Is she around? I don't see her. Nope, she's there. Whatever. How you doing, Windwalk? Windwalk greets you with a dour nod. She stares past you with grim focus. Has something happened? You can see what's happened. My tribe is on the verge of extinction. I led them to battle, and now I'm alone. Even if this threat does not wipe us out, another threat will come after, and then another and another. I'm afraid for my people. Windog's voice holds not even a hint of her former giddiness and bravado, just blind, grim anxiety. You don't believe we'll save your tribe? You hear a dull irritation in Windwog's voice. Maybe we will, but I've completely lost control of the situation, you know? My tribe and I are just pawns in a game being played by greater forces. Understanding the designs of the players is beyond their capability. The players being demon lords, deities, and you. You're not so used to seeing you so serious. I'm the chief. I hear the steps of those who follow my lead. Well, looks like there's not a lot to hear right now then. I'm sure Tri has a bright future ahead. Let's imagine what we'll be like together. So you're not only the commander, but the prophet now too. You go first then. Tell me where our home will be. The Huntress's sarcastic tone cannot fully hide the relief in her voice as she agrees to your game. It's unlikely the other races will accept you. You'll settle in the desolate lands reclaimed from the demons. Windwalk stares into the distance, her lids lowered and a faint smile playing on her lips. Our land. A vast wilderness with no one but us in it. All ours. A place where we can live our lives as we see fit. Her expression darkens. Our lives might not be all that long. We'll be doomed to die young on the surface, too. And the pleasure of living a long life filled with great deeds will always be denied us. We will lift your curse and free you from grim fate. It's nothing more than fantasy. How are we going to do it? No? Then why are you feeding me pretty lies? The chief's judgment cannot be based on dreams. I mean, I was gonna do it with like the poison from Savamela. I forgot that whole thing. How far back did I save just now? I don't remember if that conversation could go any further. Good old agua. Delicious, delicious liquid. Liquid refreshment. Important things to drink. Always important to remain hydrated where possible. Oh, jeez, I'm getting a lot of pings. Hold on. Okay, did I sell? Yes. Good. Alright, let's do this conversation again. I'll be straight with Wendwalk. I'll be real. I'll tell her what's what. She'll know. Wait, is this seriously zero cost still? Huh. You're a warrior people, and warriors always die before their time. The Huntress nods approvingly. Harsh words, but fair. Lives are brief but bright. That is our path. What lies ahead for me? What my fate? You will decide for yourself what your future will be. You are free. Windwog's face clears, and she slowly repeats your words, as if tasting them. Decide for myself. Sounds good. The pain and anxiety that gleamed in her eyes are replaced with warmth. Her shoulders straight, regaining their former unbending pride. You're right. I want to be free, but I also don't. One dog tries to look away, hiding her face, but changes her mind and stares fearlessly into your eyes. I think I trust you. I wonder what it will cost me in the end. Not much. It'll get you everything and cost you very little. Okay.
Move out.
So what do we have? We've got... Gotta find Mutosophin, South Dresden, Gallifrey, Intellectual Prison, Dragon Burial Ground, Journa. Oh, let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. How do I go to Lucianira? I don't know how to get back to Lucianira. The transportation symbol in my room is kind of done. I don't know where to go. Oh, I guess there might be a portal out here someplace. Unless I can take the portal that was in the basement. Can I get back to the basement? Where is the intellectual prison? There it is. Could do that right now. I could also... Right, I wanted to go to Temple of the Good. What the hell's here? Wait, Zenedra's still there? What? She really just hang out there the whole time? It's been months. I went to another plane. What is she doing there? Oh, it's these guys. Where are you going? Who are you? Sure, I guess I'll go deal with that at some point.
Head on.
I'm surprised. I was doing everything I could to neg Ember. I don't know what's up with that. I was calling her crazy. I was calling her cuckoo. I thought I did everything wrong. I don't know why. This guy shouldn't have been happy to see me or anything. Oh god, who's this now? What is this? Oh, it's Chief Sol. Right. I forgot this happened here as well. Why would you attack Sol? It's just a bad choice. You can be evil for no good reason. I understand that's kind of the point, but also, like, I appreciate the option, even if it's a fucking stupid option. Like, it is a stupid option. Okay,
I
where's
lead.
Sol at?
You follow.
Everyone in the wound. Remember something I pulled up? There we go. let's go talk to Chief Soldier right now then. What do you want to talk about? Fearful Wind Dog. She's not as stout and tenacious as she seems. What do you mean? Okay, I've done that conversation before. All right, let's do this whole thing again. I gotta wait for Camelia's. I gotta see where Camelia's thing is gonna go too. Because that whole thing is gonna turn up someplace as well. Nah, I'm good, skill emerge. Thank you though. What the hell's this? Summon Swarm. Cool. Ooh, okay. I'm not at the point where fatigue is going to be a major detriment to me. Let's see if I can clear all these islands before I have to go do other stuff. I think it should be doable. But before I do that, let's just... Okay, feet, improve snapshot, why not? Will saving throw? Why not? And... range shot, bigger they are.
I will lend you my aid.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Scary for a second there, but we're good. Hello, Helmsman and Chaplain. How are you guys doing? Take me to the ship. Alright, time to burn through these levels. Should be able to get to the end by this. Let's go. What the hell? Igneous elemental undertow. Sounds affected by magical undertow flowing beneath you. Find elemental appears in it. Creature within 30-foot range of player gains cold resistance based on its HD and take resistance. Every time the creature takes damage from any source, it takes an additional 1d6 fire damage. Ooh, spicy.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff.
Let's make this quick.
Is there anything here?
Head on!
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
I lead. You follow.
Quiver of Marksman's Aid. Huh. Neat. So basically you get 40 shots where each time you hit one enemy, they have a... everybody hitting them gets a bonus to attack them. It's kind of a weird, incredibly niche bonus, but sure, whatever.
My name, Wendwag.
I hope you appreciate this.
Okay, is there any place to go here? No. Continue onwards, then.
To battle, my friends.
Wow, okay. Oh, hey.
Pain is my pleasure. The fatigue befalls
I will protect you with my life. Begone, fiend!
No, what is that? A mess.
Oh man, that's good. That's the good stuff right there.
I am helpful.
Head on!
Sure are, Camellia, you sure are.
Out of
We
my
won't
sight.
fall here. I swear it. It's worth the pain.
Excruciating.
Socio
world has suffered enough.
Is this thing attacking my allies when I do the big explosion? Because I feel like it might be. So I
I'm
might
losing my
turn
temper.
that off. I'll just use extended range mud blast instead. That's what's going on.
I lead. You follow.
Did I get the good loot? Maybe. Destroy uncollected loot? That's an interesting option. I guess it's so you can just leave it without having to worry about random junk. Oh. What? Is this the place? Yes, it is. This is weird.
None shall escape!
I need to become
Pirate's Ire. Affected by any creature here gains a +2 bonus on attack rolls if it's chaotic neutral. If its alliance matches chaotic neutral along one axis, only gets a +1 bonus on attack rolls. Wacky. So the pirates, because I'm guessing they're all chaotic neutral, get a +2 bonus to attack, but I, since most of my party is not chaotic neutral, will at most get a
What do we
+1.
have here?
In fact, is there a single character I have who's chaotic neutral? Woljif, maybe?
I am
Woljif
helpful.
or
Am I
Arushale
not?
if she hasn't been redeemed or negative redeemed yet.
I'll cut you wide open.
Surprise!
The world in crimson. I hope you appreciate this.
Onwards!
That's probably the best way to put it. Arushale gets negative redeemed. Anti-redemption. Okay, can't go that way. So only this way. So this is cool. It's like a different biome.
I will see
Time to work.
I don't know if biome is the best word for this, but you know what I mean when I say that.
Keep your heads down.
Now what is
That was
that?
easy. It appears to be a trap that you triggered but did not die to. So, hey, nice. I can't. Where am I going? Oh, this way.
I'll tear your throat out.
Head on! Take a look.
Yeah, hold on. Don't deal with that, please.
I am helpful.
Ah, a
Really?
surprise.
Well, I might as well go here since I'm right here, huh?
I am helpful. Am I not?
Where he was just running around on his stubby little gray dwarf legs.
I lead. You follow. Simply business.
You'll make a fine trophy.
What do we have here?
What? Oh, there's the trap. I see.
I hope you appreciate this.
Onwards.
That must have been the exit. Is this really just an entire extra side path? That's impressive, honestly, but
I'll
golden
bathe
golem.
in your blood.
prismatic surge.
Try to entertain me.
Oh, okay. Fucking bust out the prismatic. Oh, what the hell?
Save the last one for me.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, cool. This was the end. Nice. I must have just walked by the last mysterious statue that was in the island I did before that one. Alright, what do we got? I might have to pick this up next time. I'm just mildly annoyed, honestly, that I wasn't able to...
To battle, my friends!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you poor thing. All here. I swear it.
Let's keep moving around. Let's go. The nice thing is I don't even need to worry about the combat that's going on. I can just push the button and just let them rock. Assuming they don't get stuck on a fucking
Something over there.
ledge?
Move out.
Yeah, something over there. I'm surprised you managed to spot it from over there. Jesus.
Let me draw the first
Precision
blood.
and grace.
I am I am helpful. Am I not?
Head on.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, there's a berserker. Hold up. You guys were about to walk into a trap directly. Not even trying to avoid. Just like, hey, here's a trap there. Okay, I see. Okay, let's go.
No match
Spirits
for me.
saved the last one for me.
Elements, Roaring Gale, all range attack made against target more than 30 feet away, such a -4 penalty on attack rolls. Lightning strikes periodically. A random creature on the island is struck by lightning that deals 10d8 electricity damage. What the fuck? Whenever a creature on this island casts a spell with electricity, the spell's levels increased by caster levels increased by 2. What the? What? Why?
Please, be careful.
For what purpose? Who would what? Like, that's all fine, except for the part where it takes 10d8 damage to me every so often. That's not high.
Cease to exist.
That must have been the boss fight for this zone. Skull of the Thief of Names. As you pick it up, you sense an echo of an ancient memory. Every night's defeat. How many defeats has it been? How many bleeding wounds has the detestable thief inflicted upon my heart? I do not know. Back, the poor snake began plundering my treasure house. I was too young and primitive to keep track of time. I was powerless before him. Traps, guards, or tricks could surpass his caution and cunning. Every night I would embark on a hopeless chase, and every night would howl in pain, robbed and disgraced. That was when I learned to think differently. To think like him, who thrives on treachery and deceit. After that, I was no longer a series of clashes where my brute force yielded time and time again to his perceptiveness and speed. No, it was now a great hunt. A hunt that sparked a malicious thrill in my heart. As I followed the trail of my unknown adversary, I walk by a treasure pile and pick up a bejeweled skull. I whisper the incantation and the precious toy comes to life. The skull whispers to me, its teeth chattering. These are the Proteans. His moniker is Star Rattle. Then the skull of the slippery mage who is known in life as the Thief of Names falls asleep, and I feel a satisfied smile spread across my face. A Protean, then. A sneak with a foolish name who's penetrated the flimsy boundary between the maelstrom and the abyss. Still smiling, I walk out of my treasury with a new jewel in hand. The first grain of knowledge about the thief. My little thief. My little thief. Alright, let's talk to this helmsman real quick. Okey-dokey. Onwards. I'm going to try and at least clear up to the last island there, depending on how long it takes. I can go for like another maybe 10 minutes. And then I've really got to go do the... Actually, do I even have that much time? No, this might be the last island I can do. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a desert.
Time to work.
Remember my name. Wenduag.
I am helpful.
Crusading
am I
isn't
not?
that boring after all.
Alright, what's the undertow here? Raw and raw magic. Level. Cast level all spells with acid, cold, electricity, fire. Sonic description increased by 2. Whenever a creature casts an arcane spell or tiny magic ear pseudo dragon appears out thinner next to the caster and attacks them. Whenever the magic ear hits the target with a melee attack, the target must will save. On failed save, the magic eater affects the target with an effect that reduces the cast level of all spells cast by the target. Multiple applications of the effective stack can be removed by restoration. Wow, okay, that's stupid. Just don't cast spells. If you had a caster, I guess you don't anymore. It's kind of wild, honestly.
A surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise in the same way that getting shot in the leg is a nice wake-up call.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Oh,
Let the
already
dream
done.
commence.
There we go. That was easy. Yeah, I think I can do like one more island because they're nice and quick, all things considered. But not so quick that I can just like bang out all of these right now.
You're in my way.
I'll make short work of this.
Now, what is that?
Robe of Earth. Acid aura.
I hope you appreciate
Curious.
this.
Why?
Something
Go
over
for
there.
their hearts!
Where's the trap turn off?
Keep your heads down.
Eh, whatever. Alright, what's the thing here? Magical undertow flowing beneath it. All non-elemental creatures within 30 foot range of a pillar, which... Ah, that's a pillar, I see. Become slowed. Also gain DR5 good. In addition, every time a creature makes an attack or cast a spell, must make a reflex save or fall prone.
I'll rip
So
you.
that's where they were falling over. They're just constantly failing their reflex saves.
Out of my way! I am superior!
Get over that pillar if you would. There we go.
What's that?
It's not a very big island.
None shall escape! Die!
Where's the other exit's gotta be around here someplace, right?
Let's here cut them to pieces!
No match
Okay,
for me.
wide open.
And
What a miss!
You are beyond redemption!
Thank you for amusing me.
like this should be it, right? No, this is a chest. I mean, I'll take the chest. Which had nothing in it of any value. Waste of me time.
What do we have here?
I've got a trap.
I heed the voice of the spirits. I am helpful, am I not? Let me draw the first blood.
Physical might plus 2. Where's the boat? It must be over here then. Huh? Yeah, that must be it. It must be over there. Like, it looks like there's a spot here. Kind of not easy to see.
Dating isn't that boring after
Zombie
all.
skull.
F no!
Treasure hunting necromancer.
I lead, you follow.
So I guess the boat's gonna be there. It's my guess.
Seems I took a cave slug for a foe.
Onwards! Time to
They'll
work.
beg me to stop.
Gwallon, Dagon's chosen. Where's Gwallon?
This kill is for you.
Oh, who's this guy? I guess that was Gwallon. Whatever. Okay, yeah, I don't have much time left. I gotta go. So next time I'm gonna finish up the islands and we'll get started on actual quests. Probably do Ineluctable Prison first, because that's kind of a pain. And I want to save Iz until I've decided exactly how I want to deal with Queen Galfred. That's going to be tomorrow, though. I should be able to dedicate at least a decent amount of time. Today I just have like a sort of a constraint on how much time I can go for. It's not a huge deal, it's just kind of a problem. But yeah, tomorrow, back to this. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back, like I said, tomorrow with more of that. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. I don't know if these shorter streams are better or not. They're better for me personally, because I mean, I don't get burnt as much, even though I am doing this more frequently. But I don't know if it's better watchability, as opposed to like the normal 5 to 8 hour streams I was doing. Can't dedicate as much time to those anymore. Anyway, like I said, that's it. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.